So this is just a quick recipe video. It's over black bean burgers. It's super quick, super easy. So what I have going here is some quinoa. I cooked a full cup of quinoa, but we're only going to use about a half a cup of cooked quinoa in this recipe. So yeah, this is just, I'm boiling it and then I let it sit on low for a little bit just to get cooked all the way and opened. And to this I only added salt because we're going to add more seasonings later, and I'm showing you here that they're starting to bust open, so it's just going to be a little bit longer, and this is how they should look when they're completely open. Now you just take a can of black beans. I rinsed mine and then of course got rid of that water and then put them in the pot, turned on the oven, get it going, get a little bit of heat, and then I filled up the can with a little bit of water. That's about how much you used. Put it in and let it get to cooking. So after this was going for a bit, I added some garlic powder, some onion powder, some paprika, and chili seasoning. And so that was the seasonings I used for it. I did it to taste, so I just got it to where the mixture tasted good for me. So it was half a cup of cooked quinoa, 3/4 cup cooked rice, and 1 can of black beans. Season it how you like it. This is what they look like when they are in the oven. They hold together pretty well. I'll try them on the grill next time. Sorry I didn't catch a clip of me forming them. It's a little messy, but they turned out really pretty and beautiful, so I can't wait to try them. Okay, hi guys. So today I was cooking in the kitchen. Still have my apron on because I still have a few things going, but I just wanted to film this real quick. I attempted to make fresh hamburger buns, completely vegan. They were turning out amazing, but then I turned my back and kind of got distracted and got the tops a little too, you can hear, just a little overdone, but the middle is like this perfect, like I don't know if you can see that spring back action right there, but they're perfect in the middle. So lesson learned, I just will pay more attention next time, and that all came out really fast. And you know, just make sure that I don't overcook them. And then I will be linking, or I will be doing another video later this week of kind of the process of making this. Alright, okay, so I'm just gonna dress this real quick. Let's see. I'm actually listening now for the timer to make sure I get to the next batch before they don't turn out pretty. But okay. And then the other recipe video, so I basically was working on a few different recipes today, but this beautiful, I put some Daiya cheese on it, and but this is a black bean rice and quinoa burger, and it is delicious. I've already had a taste before it was cooked, so I really, really like it. It was a new recipe, something I just came up with the other day, and I figured why not try it. So I tried it today. So I used 1 can of black beans, about 1/4 cup of quinoa, half a cup, no, 3/4 of a cup of rice. I'll link it down below. It was a first try, and I may change it and do like a better video later on. But for now, that's what I have, or I have it down to. It was really, really yummy, super delicious. Had to get some pickles. But yeah, so we are going to put this together real quick. Oh yeah, the recipe for that burger was super simple, super easy. I just mixed it all together. It's gluten-free, it's oil-free, high protein, pretty high carb because of the rice and the quinoa as well. So it's just overall really good, really healthy for you. There's a timer. Okay, I'm gonna go check on my other buns and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back and I'm gonna give this a taste test. So I've not tried this burger yet cooked. Have it all here. I'm about to get lipstick on everything, but let's try it. That was really good. Like, it's kind of perfect, except that I reheated this one, so I cooked them earlier, and then I was like, oh, I want to put some Daiya cheese on mine. So I put it into a little broiler real quick, and along with my buns, got distracted and wasn't paying attention. And so it stayed in there a little bit too long. So a couple pieces of the rice are a little bit crispy, but other than that, it's perfect. It has like, let me see if I can pull apart a piece. Oh, it's so hot. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like that perfect, like mushy. It still has that, dare I say, meaty texture. And the outside is like crispy, how if you're kind of like grilling something. I bake these, but you know, like when you grill things, they kind of get that little bit of a crispiness to them. Add a pickle. That is really good. For something I just kind of came out on the fly with, like that's delicious. I will definitely see if I can like replicate this in a larger batch. I used, which I'm gonna have the recipe down below, but I used a can of cooked baked beans, black beans, I'm sorry, not baked beans, black beans, it was like either 3/4 a cup of cooked rice or a full cup of cooked rice. I didn't quite measure it out. I knew about what it looked like. And then roughly a 1/4 cup of quinoa. And I just mixed it all up. And after it was like super mixed and well and incorporate, excuse me, I have hiccups now. Or I have hiccups now. But after it was like really well incorporated into everything, I let it sit for a second, and then after it was, I don't know, I probably let it sit for like 10 or so minutes to like, I don't know, congeal or whatever. But I cooked the, like you saw in the video earlier, I cooked the beans. I added garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of chili powder or chili seasoning, and turmeric, and that was it. And I didn't measure it. I just got, oh, and a little bit of salt. I didn't measure it. I just kind of sprinkled it in, took a few taste tests of it, got it to where I liked it, and then after that, I let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes so that it could cool down and I could work with it. And then I just kind of freeformed it into little patties, tossed it in the oven, baked it 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. I watched it. I was actually good about watching those, and it made 8 patties in total. And then like 2 of the patties I didn't like form totally well, and like 2 were a little bit larger and 2 were a little bit smaller out of the first batch. So next time I think I will use a lid or a cookie cutter, some sort of thing, so that I can get like a perfectly round type shape for the burgers. But I actually saw a really cool thing the other day. Someone made little foil ringlets, and I was gonna do that for the burger buns, and I got lazy and I've been cooking since early this morning, so it's just like, forget about it. But I will try it like the next time, because these turn out almost perfect. I'd like to see them rise a bit more, and I would like to see what they look like when I don't forget them and let them get a little hard. But now that it's been like reheated or like been with the burger that's kind of hot, like the top is actually softening out. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it doesn't sound as like hard as it did before. But yeah, this is a really good recipe. I definitely suggest trying it. It's simple, it's easy, it costs very, very little, because let's face it, rice is like dirt cheap, and then the quinoa is like the most expensive thing, because black beans are super cheap too. Like, you can buy a pound of them dried and cook it and you'll have a lot of black beans, or you can pay, like, most stores black beans range from 50 to 80 cents a can. Sometimes, like, if you get the bigger cans or like the name brands, it's a little more, but I bought my black beans at Kroger's. It cost me like literally 59 cents, I think. So it was super cheap, 59 cents plus, you know, maybe 40 cents worth of rice and 80 cents worth of quinoa. Like, less than $3. Some flour, flour's super cheap, some yeast, mix it together with some spices, you're done. Boom. Deliciousness. It's amazing. It's healthy. It's high protein, it's high fiber, it's high carbs. So there you go. You pretty much, and low fat. There's no oil, gluten-free. The bun is not gluten-free. I am working on a gluten-free bun recipe, so that will be later this month probably. That one is, I did some gluten-free bread last night and it turned out not terrible, but not good either. Like, I wasn't happy with it. I wouldn't have thrown it away because that's wasting food, but I would have definitely been like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, it's terrible. I think that's all for right now, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!